Hi there, thanks for taking time and attending this demo. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through the online platform that will help anyone to set up and run the online school. On the top, you are seeing various options that will help you to teach in multiple formats. We have live classes to start with, one-on-one mentoring, courses, and programs. Now let us see each of this in detail. Let us start with the home page. You'd always like to see your branding elements reflecting in any portal that you create. That is also applicable to your learning management system. What you're seeing here is a representative sample, or the vanilla version as we call it, which will have various components that you want to see in your portal. It will start from mentioning about your unique selling points, to the team that you have on board, to various popular categories of courses and live classes that you're offering. Now let me show you the variations to the home page, taking some of our implementation as a reference. Here is an analytics training academy that is using our solution to deliver e-learning. As you can see, this company has the testimonial section embedded in the home page, and they also have a series of process map defined to tell a story as to how the learners can get benefited from their solution. Here is an example of another company that is providing 360-degree training to aspirational athletes. This e-learning portal talks about the company's goal and how they prepare athletes to accelerate their sports career without compromising on the academics. Here is another master data management company that uses our solution to train their partners, customers, and workforce. Now let's talk about live class. This format helps you to teach live online to learners across the globe. I'm going to click a sample live class. This landing page talks about Max class for Standard 6 students. This is the title of your live class. It will have a short one-line description, and then it will have a call to action, which in this case is enroll now. You can also add teaser video to support your live class. This will generate enough interest for the participant to join your live class. You can categorize your live class into relevant sections. So tomorrow, if you have hundreds of live classes, it is easy for someone to explore live classes under relevant categories. You'll have detailed description and various badges that supports your live class. You can create badges by time or topic. The example you're seeing here is a representation of a badge that is split into multiple topics. It will provide the learner with the flexibility to subscribe to a topic of his or her choice. Here is an example of a badge that gives learner with the flexibility of time. Let's say there are multiple batches running here teaching the same thing, and let's say if we have a weekday or a weekend batch, depending on my comfort level, I can either choose to be a part of a weekday batch or a weekend batch. If someone is not finding the convenient schedule, they can also request a new session by clicking here and filling out this form. Additional information will help you to communicate your unique selling points. The learners can make a purchase decision by understanding what is unique about your offering. Live classes, as you know, can be a single session or a group of sessions. It's always better to provide the learner with granular information about what will be covered in each of these live classes. You might also want to give supporting materials if required. Let's say you're running this program for about 6 months now. You'd already have the list of questions that the prospect would have asked over a period of 6 months. It's a good idea to collate those questions and make it here for the learner to read, so that the chance of conversion is quite high. If you look at it, the landing page of a live class is all elements of an e-commerce portal. It is similar to buying a product from an e-commerce portal. The more information you give and the more credibility you add to the live class, the better is the chances of conversion. You can click on Detail to understand the batch schedule and click on Enroll Now to purchase a batch. Any batch that you already purchased will be there in the dashboard for you to consume. Now let me purchase a particular batch. I'm clicking on Enroll Now. I have two options here. I can be the part of the virtual classroom where I can join the class from anywhere across the globe, or I can join myself by paying a premium in the physical classroom location. I'm clicking on Virtual Classroom. It takes me to Payment Gateway. My phone number and my details are already present here. I click on Pay Now to complete the transaction. Once my payment is confirmed, I can consume the live class from my dashboard. I'm clicking on Live Classes, and the latest class that I purchased is there in my dashboard for me to consume. Every live class that I purchased is there in my dashboard. I just need to click on the play icon to join a particular session. Now let's say I'm joining a session ahead of time. Let's say I'm clicking it now while the actual session is happening sometime in the future. The system says I'm joining ahead of time and I need to come back at the specified time. Now let's say if it is 15th June 2019 6 AM where I clicked this join button. Once I click refresh, I'll be taken to a virtual classroom where I will have my peers and my subject expert waiting to teach me. This section has some information about the meeting logistics that one should follow to join the particular live class. A session that is complete will be marked as complete, as you can see here, and a session where a video recording is enabled by the subject expert will provide the learner to view the recording of the video once the class is complete. Let us say I was not able to attend the live class yesterday. I can log into my system today as a learner and view the recording of the session that just completed. Recording of the live classes and cataloging it to make it available to the learner is a completely automatic process. That means you can manage your administrative processes for the online academy with a lean team. Now let's look at the other learning format, courses. Let me click on a sample course. The course landing page is similar to that of a live class landing page. The only difference lies in the way you represent your syllabus. Unlike a live class, the course is self-paced, which means the learner can purchase the course and complete it in their own comfortable pace. You need to provide something more than a curriculum. You need to provide them with sample videos of what lies inside the course. This option provides the learner with a sneak peek of the content that lies inside. Otherwise, the structure remains the same. The learner can purchase the course, and once it's purchased, they can consume it from the dashboard. Now let's understand the course learning experience. The learner can consume the course by clicking here or by going to the dashboard and clicking on the course section. Course updates and news is a section that is very similar to the notice board that is stuck outside the classroom. The subject expert will use this space to make important announcement. Course is the tab where all the learning happens. Here, the subject expert can use his or her pedagogy idea to allocate the units by taking a time dimension or a topic dimension. This style of arrangement is similar to the index of the book. It has two levels and provides the learner with the topics that needs to be covered in this course. Every course has three levels: the section, subsection, and unit. Week 1 is an example of a section, and getting started is an example of subsection. A subsection in turn will have multiple units. The learner attains depth by consuming units inside subsection. Now let me click on Getting Started. The subsection Getting Started in turn has multiple units, as you can see here. The course supports a variety of digital formats, starting from video, audio, PDF, PowerPoint, Excel, Word, Flash, and so on. Just as how you watch your favorite movie in Amazon or Netflix, you can watch your video lecture in the language of your choice, and you can also consume the subtitle in the language of your choice. You can also watch it at your comfortable speed. That's a lot of improvement to the way you consume the online courses. You can also add interactivity to a monotonous video lecture. As you can see here, while the learner is consuming a course, he or she will be prompted questions at a particular point in time. Let's look at that in action. Now, the video lecture is getting played. At a particular point in time, the video automatically passes. Let's just wait for that to happen. Can you see a pop-up here? The pop-up just appeared while I was watching the video. I need to answer the question correctly in order to move forward. Again, the subject expert, depending on his pedagogy idea, can be strict or lenient here. The subject expert can choose to allow the learner to continue even if he or she made a mistake while answering the question. Or the subject expert can even be strict where the learner is automatically taken back to a particular point in time to watch the video all over again. The platform supports multiple assessment types, and these assessments are automatically evaluated as well. You can even create a question library where every learner is assigned questions randomly from the library. Let us say, for example, your library has 1,000 questions and 10 people are taking a test. You can instruct the library to give 10 random questions to each of these learners so that no question is repeated to any learner that is taking the test. The course also provides an environment for collaboration with peers. The course has discussion forum, chat rooms, etc. Every learner also has an option of documenting his or her learning in a place called Wiki. It will help the learner to add a summary of whatever they have learned, where the learner can choose to share it with a broader group. The Progress tab helps the learner to keep a track of the milestones that he or she needs to achieve to complete the course successfully. Teacherism also has the ability to integrate lab environments directly to the courseware. The learners can not only use this platform to learn but also practice whatever they have learned. Let's say I have a code here. I can click on the Run option to evaluate the code. Once I am comfortable with my answer, I can also choose to submit the answer for evaluation. My code compiled correctly, but I only passed 50% of all the test cases that is set by the subject expert. And for this reason, I got 1.5 points out of the possible 3 points that I can get. Providing an all-in-one learning environment to your learner is of absolute necessity given the learner's short attention span. We can even provide simulated environment that can become a part of your courseware. Gamified learning content is also something that we can enable for you. You can define your grading policies, define assessment types, and also issue certificates at a click of a button. Managing mentor-student communication is also very easy. All you need to do is just click on the speaker icon and choose to send an SMS or an email to the enrolled mentors or students. Inbound inquiries are also easy to handle. You can choose to send communication to the prospect who have filled the form in your website. You can send them SMS, email, and you can also slice and dice the data into different levels in order to send out custom communications. Managing payments is also very easy. We can also help you to bulk import questions from other sources onto our platform. User management and mentor management is also very easy, where you can upgrade specific user to any different role that you want to provide to them. Now let's look at the third learning format, one-on-one mentoring. One-on-one mentoring is a managed marketplace that you can drive as a part of your learning and development ecosystem. It will have handpicked mentors that are automatically classified by their domain of expert, price range, and even the language of communication. You can pick the mentor of your choice, understand the mentor profile, and even choose to communicate by sending a message to them. If you believe the mentor is the right person to get your doubts clarified, go ahead and request a session. The mentor and the mentee can be in different time zones, as you can see here. The system automatically converts the mentor's availability in your time zone, and all you need to do as a learner is just pick the time, go ahead and ask your question. Choose your language of communication, and if you have any attachment, attach it. Once you're comfortable with the timing, the mentor's calendar is blocked. At a particular point in time, the mentor and the mentee will get on a web call to get their doubts clarified. As an organization, you can use this feature as a value-added services to get the learner's doubt clarified. Most of the platforms that are out there in the market provide two learning formats, self-paced courses, live classes. We believe one-on-one mentoring will make the difference in providing an enhanced learning experience to the learners. The philosophy is simple. Use the self-paced course to acquire a new skill, use the live class to sharpen the existing skill and learn with the peers, and travel the last mile by clarifying the doubts that are very unique to you with the subject expert of your choice. An organization that provides all three learning formats is guaranteed to provide the best learning experience to the learners. Your data is also absolutely safe with us. All your data is periodically backed up in the service, and all our deployment, as you know, is a dedicated private cloud deployment. You're not sitting with the other one on the same server, and you have complete control of your data. If you have any questions, feel free to reach us and we'll be happy to help. Look forward to having you on board.